All of this because they cannot accept the will of the electorate, and have refused to do it. I can recall when Barack Obama was first elected, I had liberals calling me on a radio program saying, "Well, he's our president. You need to support him." Remember when Rush Limbaugh said, "I hope he fails," in reference to Obama? Meaning that he hoped he failed in his efforts to bring us socialism and Obamacare, and media just had a complete meltdown. Well, when Donald Trump got elected, they didn't buy into this all of a sudden, he's our president stuff, did they? No, not at all. We've got a caller with us coming up on 625. It's 45 on News Radio 1310 KLIX with Bill Colley. Caller, you're next. You're on the air.
Good morning, Bill. I got to be honest with you. I do not know how you do it. I was talking to myself the other day, having a good conversation, and I said, I don't know how you do it. Listening to this garbage every day of the work week. I tell you, I am disgusted as an American of the political system in this country, of both political parties, I have to admit. I am disgusted to the FBI and their nonsense and how they've just stepped all over the rule of law and the Constitution be damned. As an American, it just pisses me off that we have this state of affair and the so-called media doesn't cover it because they're in cahoots with the Democratic Party. I tell you, the only thing that I'm waiting for is 2020. When I'm going to go out there, first thing that I can vote, I'm going to go to that to the voting booth, and I'm going to vote all these darn Democrats, vote them out. And I admonish everyone to get up off your duff and talk to people and go out there and vote, because it's the only thing that's going to stop these Democrats is by us taking back the House.
Yeah.
And replacing them with good, solid. And the frustrating thing is, what is a Republican nowadays? What is it? You got clowns like Romney, Lindsey Graham at times. It's just frustrating. It's just so frustrating. I tell you once again, I don't know how you do it, Bill. It drives me crazy.
I completely understand.
It's gone to the point where I just tune it out. I'm busy, supporting my family, raising my kids, and talking. I had family members visiting, and my gosh, they're from the state of California, and they're brainwashed. They're brainwashed. Trump is destroying democracy. Really? What crime has he committed? Tell me exactly what crime he has committed. Because if he's committed a crime, then yeah, sure, vote him out. But all this, they can never tell you what he has done wrong. Oh, he's destroying the democracy. What do you think the Democrats have done? Everything they accuse the president of doing, they have done. And no one in the media says anything about it.
No, there's a lot of projection going on. They blame the president for these things.
I'll shut up there. I got to get to work here, but have a good day, Bill, and take some sanity. I tell my kids, get some sanity in your life. Listen to Bill Colley in the morning.
Thank you. Amen. Glad to hear that. Coming up on 628 on News Radio 1310 KLIX and newsradio1310.com. Caller brings up a good point. In many ways, both parties are dealing with a great deal of internal corruption. The Democrats, which, well, at least they claimed for many, many years to represent working men and women in this country, long ago, under the reign of Terry McAuliffe, when he was chair of the DNC in the 1990s, the Democrat Party sold itself to Wall Street, in other words, the highest bidders. So you mouth certain words and you say, gay marriage, and claim that you're being a good liberal and infanticide, and you get some votes from various people out there on the left. But you lost working America due to this. But the Democrat Party factored, they thought the money is going to be more important than the votes. Because if we just blanket everyone with a lot of attack ads, then we'll get the people to vote for us, which shows you they didn't think you were very smart. The Republicans, meanwhile, which we are always told the Republican Party was a tool of business owners and business people in this country and Wall Street, the Republican Party discovered in 2016 that actually the voters still call the shots and not the big money. And so you've got people inside the Republican Party who are still struggling with this because they're not quite sure that this will happen again. They think maybe it was a one-off and that it was just because of Donald Trump. And so they don't really believe that the rank and file voters in Middle America that we really they still believe, I think, that they can swamp us with money too. We're going to find out, aren't we? It's 45 right now, coming up on 6:30 on News Radio 1310 KLIX and newsradio1310.com. Actually, I have some more thoughts on this subject in just a few minutes. One very good Republican from Louisiana would be in agreement with me on all of this. I'll share some of the details after news.